Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eric Vish, and I'm the technician for Allied Health Services at the Westchester Community College. Today is the nursing program's pinning ceremony. We're going to start off with the singing of the national anthem by Stephanie Pugh. Thank you very much, and take it away.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You're at the front line, and we know that we're all waiting, hoping for a better future and for a cure. So you're ready to take your place among the ranks of heroes. And I understand that this would have been the 200th birthday week of Florence Nightingale on May 12th. And so she was often thought of as a trailblazer, but I have no doubt that history will look back and remember each of you, our nurses, also as trailblazers. Your contributions, your innovation, your skills are going to transform the nursing profession. So thank you for overcoming, for hanging in there this semester. You faced great challenges, you persisted, you persevered, and you have moved forward to finish what you've started. We often hear our governor saying that New Yorkers are New York tough. Well, at Westchester Community College, we are Viking strong. So congratulations to our nursing graduating class of 2020. We're so very proud of you and wish you every success. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Miles. We appreciate your words so much. They're very meaningful. I have the privilege to now say a few opening words to the graduates. Welcome to all, to those in our administration, Dr. Miles, Dr. Morris, Dr. Bloom, all of esteemed colleagues, faculty, and I do want to congratulate first the class of May 2020. They are an outstanding group. They have persevered over this last period of time. It was an enormous undertaking for all of us, for them, as well as for all of the faculty. And I would like to thank the students for how well they accomplished the last part of their learning, going remotely from our usual format. And I'm congratulating all of you so heartily. I also want to thank my esteemed colleagues, the faculty. Know if you could say a hello when your name is called. Maria Cecilia Cerici, if you're in the house, or say hello. Mary Milani, Professor Mary
Hello.
Milani.
Hello.
And excellent. Thank you so much for all that you did. You were at the forefront for ADN4 and helping these students to get through their virtual clinicals. It was quite an undertaking at the last, the 11th hour, and we all worked very hard on the remote testing, remote learning. Our other faculty, Professor Amy DeCapaway.
Hi, everybody. Congratulations.
Great. Hope, and Professor Ann Hay, who was in the middle of a virtual test for the ADN3 group. And we hope that she was her timing. So we'll hope to hear a little bit from her again as well. And of course, the staff of the nursing and administrative staff, Celeste Cabral, who helped put this whole program together. Eric Vish, of course, at the controls, who's helping us through our virtual experiences. Great. And also the support staff and Dean Bloom's office, Delzora Mabra, and also Victoria Owens. And another thank you to Genevieve Holland, who helped us a lot this semester. She's part of the support staff with Hector Graciano and all the people that helped us with online on our online endeavors. And a big shout out to Patrick Barrett, who may not be here, but he really helped the faculty learn those online tests. So big thank you to him for everything we were able to put together. So I wanted to just say thanks. I'm honored to say a few words as the department chair of the nursing department to this graduating class. I know I speak to the entire faculty when I tell you how really proud we are of you and all of the hard work and accomplishments during the entire program. I know that for some, the road was smoother than for others. I know how hard you all worked and some of the challenges some of you faced, and certainly in this last period of time, we all faced challenges, and I want to acknowledge that because as Dr. Miles did say, it's bittersweet that we're here in this environment, but we are at least getting a chance to celebrate and congratulate you. So that's a wonderful thing. Despite the adversity, you all who are graduating stayed focused and motivated to the task at hand. And we do know that essentially we're sending you to the front line. For the first time in over 30 years, you can get a permit as a graduate nurse before taking your NCLEX. We want you to take your NCLEX right away, and I've sent in the forms to the state for you to take your NCLEX, but you can go out there and start working and be part of, as they say, part of the solution to helping us fight this virus and fight this pandemic. I know it's really impacted all of us in one way or another. I know how motivated you are. In the last semester, we have students put together a portfolio. It's called the Senior Project Portfolio, so named after we have applied and are almost approved for A.A.S accreditation. And in doing that, I asked that everybody write a philosophy of nursing. And I wanted to, as part of my speech, read some of the things that you wrote in your philosophy of nursing. So here are a few words written by the graduates of this class. As a nurse, I want to help people in their darkest times to look towards the light. I want to be a positive role model and support my patients. Nurses have the opportunity to connect more closely to their patients. A nurse is compassionate, empathetic, and understanding to all. As a nurse, we get to be there in celebratory times and in harder times. Patient education and empowerment is an important aspect of helping the whole person. I feel so lucky to be starting a profession that aligns to my core values of compassion, integrity, altruism, and respect. It takes a special kind of person to become a nurse. Qualities such as selflessness, patience, passion, empathy, and care are needed. A great nurse is one that listens to their patients, one that can anticipate their patients' needs without asking them, and one that is not afraid of the unknown. A nurse must be selfless and put the needs of others before their own. Nursing is to go above and beyond to make sure that all of my patients are receiving the best possible care. What we do as nurses is far more than just treating an illness. We are focused on delivering quality care individualized to each patient. I believe that nursing is more than just a career. It is a privilege taken upon by someone who is passionate about using their knowledge and skills to help those who are unable to help themselves. Nurse, a title that instantly inspires trust, honesty, compassion, and competence. Patient expectations combined with a nurse's honorable duty are the foundation of the sacred nurse-patient relationship. As a nurse, I want to make a positive difference in the life of another. Our patients put a great deal of trust in our hands every day. We are their caregiver, their guardian, their healer, and much more. I believe the desire to help people through nursing is a calling, and I have always felt drawn to helping those in need. My life mission is to proudly provide non-judgmental care to those in need, regardless of race, ethnicity, spiritual beliefs, disability, or lifestyle choices. Nursing has allowed me to harness my traits for the better good. Nursing is not just a job, but a way of life. A big part of nursing is you giving yourself to your patients, but your patients give back by how resilient they are and how they never stop fighting. I believe care is the active ingredient in nursing, and I will administer it in high doses. My philosophy of nursing puts the patient as the first and most important priority. My nursing philosophy is focused on whole person wellness achieved through trust, competence, compassion, accountability, and advocacy. And finally, somebody put in their portfolio in their philosophy, one of my favorite quotes by Maya Angelou. And I quote, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." I believe what I read to you from our graduates really is particularly relevant during this corona pandemic. And in parting, I just want to tell you again that we as a faculty have seen your growth and development during your journey, and we've witnessed your evolution from novice to graduate nurse, ready to reach out into the world and be professionals that you are all destined to be. In accomplishing this, we know how excited you are to start your journey into the world. We wish you much success as you safely and joyfully embark on your individual path. We have witnessed this transformation, and we are happy to have been a part of this process. Our heartfelt congratulations to all of you. Our next speaker is Dr. Vanessa Morris, Provost, Vice President of Academic Affairs, Westchester Community College.
Good afternoon, everybody, nursing graduates, families, friends, and colleagues. It's so great to see everybody here celebrating together the nursing class of 2020 on this beautiful May afternoon. So I'm sure, just like everybody who's celebrating here today, and like Dr. Miles said, I too was contemplating what's the best thing to say to our new nurses who are being sent out on job assignments during the middle of a global pandemic. It's truly a historic time to graduate, and one in which you'll be able to make a big difference to people, no matter which nursing ward you end up working on. So when I asked my friends and colleagues, what would you say to the graduating class of nurses? Do you know what they said? Every one of them to a T. They said the same thing. They all said, thank you. Just say thank you. I know how seriously you take your call to service, because earlier this spring I received one of the best PowerPoint presentations I've ever seen made by students. So keep in mind that in my job you see a lot of PowerPoints. If I were to average them, I would say I'd seen probably about an average of one a day over 2 decades of my career. That's a lot of PowerPoints. So for those of you who didn't get a chance to see this PowerPoint, it was titled, "Let us consider trailblazing online assessments in this time of crisis." Presentation by the WCC nursing class of May, capital May 2020. So this amazing PowerPoint unpacks and refutes 4 challenges to taking high stakes nursing tests online. I have to say to all of you, I loved the whole thing. It was systematic, it was evidence-driven throughout. But my favorite slide is slide number 30 of 33, which says, "This is the time to stand up and help. We want to be out there helping. Delaying assessments keeps us from providing care to those in the epicenter of this pandemic." So I need to say that I didn't have to look to my friends and family for insights as to what to say to you. You knew it yourself. The inspiration came from you. To everyone joining us today, I can tell you, if this is the quality, this PowerPoint is the quality of work and commitment of the nursing class of 2020, these are the people we want by our bedsides in our time of need. Class of May 2020, you made it through a demanding program at the most difficult of times. Carry that struggle and passion with you throughout your career, and you will continue to be amazing. So congratulations, class of May 2020, and thank you.
Next speaker to say a few words is Dr. Ron Bloom, Dean of the School of Health Careers, Technology, and Applied Learning.
Welcome, students, friends, and colleagues to the nursing pinning ceremony. Make no mistake about it, This ceremony is about the amazing accomplishments of the students who have successfully completed the requirements of a rigorous academic and clinical program in nursing. In your success, you have demonstrated vigilance and strength and your commitment to nursing, a profession that values service to others, the health of individuals, and the well-being of society. Congratulations on your accomplishments. As we move through the tradition of today's pinning ceremony, and you light the candle and say your pledge, I ask you to reflect on the vigilance and strength of the faculty who got you to this point. I'm not just referring to the time and innovation and learning it took to minimize the effect of the pandemic on your coursework and clinicals. I'm talking about the leadership, the collaboration, the professionalism demonstrated by the nursing faculty. Under the leadership of Professor Katz, this small team of nurse educators delivered the challenging curriculum to you. Their decisions were guided by best practices, by ethics and fairness to all of their students. Never did they question the amount of work or their commitment to you and their profession. Professors Katz, Milani, Cerici, Hay, and DeCapua, you are a joy to work with, and I'm proud of the work that you have done and the standards that you hold for your students. I'm confident that as students reflect on their education, they will see in you the professional nurse they aspire to be. With that, let me wish all of our graduates a fulfilling career that brings comfort to others and a commitment to excellence. Congratulations, students.
Thank you very much. Our next speaker is the representative of the class of May 2020, Lydia Lodig.
Hi. 2 years ago, we started this crazy journey together. We were little nurse babies. Some of you were actually babies, 20-somethings. Others of us have a little more dust on our shoulders. But there we were together, bright-eyed and ready to become nurses. Now look at us, smarter, kinder, tougher, exhausted, hanging on by a thread, but nurses. First, we'd like to give a big, huge collective thank you to our teachers and clinical instructors, old and new, the faculty, staff, administration, and Eric. You pushed us up the ladder to get here today. We didn't always understand your methods or your process, but look where you led us, straight to graduation. You didn't give up on us, and you filled our minds with the tools we need and will use for the rest of our lives. Our successes will also be your successes. So thank you. And also thank you to Dr. Miles for getting us that coffee machine. Coffee is everything to the nurse, and we learned that first thing. Second, we have to take a moment to thank our friends, loved ones, plus ones, and also our families. You've been there for us, done our part for us, supported us, let us ignore you, given us money, watched our kids, fed us, let us practice strange things on you. Thank you for accepting us in this time of stress when we've needed you in so many ways, but couldn't be there for you in return. We owe you everything. This hasn't been easy, but it's been rewarding. We got to meet each other, we were introduced to a whole new world, and we learned so much. For example, in nursing school, if you aren't sure what's going on, you are not alone. No one ever knows what is going on. If all the answers on the test question are wrong, just pick the least wrong answer. When in doubt, select A, B, C, which is airway, breathing, circulation, unless the patient is unconscious, and then it's C, A, B, compressions, airway, breathing. Sanguinous is like Cabernet, Syrosanguinous is like Rosé, and Cirrus is like Chardonnay. Bubble he has nothing to do with men. Tegaderm is the duct tape of the medical field. And there's a whole nother language out there called medical acronyms. We learned so many. ARDS, ADL, CBC, CVA, ECG, or maybe it's EKG, I don't know. HOB, NPO, SOB, ADN, NCLEX, and SBAR. Let's talk about the dreaded SBAR. This is a method for effectively communicating pertinent information in a nurse's note. For example, S stands for situation, our situation. Many times we thought we wouldn't make it. This program is hard. The work grueling, the books gargantuan, the clinicals exciting but early, the teachers smart but demanding, the classmates hilarious but nuts. The coronavirus hit and our campus was shuttered and we freaked. Are we going to graduate? Well, nurses have to be flexible. Our teachers showed us this flexibility when classes went online, and these old school nurses found a way to online teach us, online test us, and even online on time graduate us. B is for background. Our backgrounds are diverse, different ages, races, nationalities, genders. We also follow different paths that led us here. But at the heart of it, we want to help people, help make their lives better and longer. We care about people. And while we've lost some really good friends to get to this, we've lost some really good friends in this program, we've also gained some extremely hardworking individuals who fought really hard to get here and have made our 2020 class complete. A is for assessment. After thorough assessment, we should be so proud of ourselves. We have earned every laugh, smile, tear, failure, success, heartbreak, breakdown, friendship, certificate, diploma, insight, and grain of knowledge that we have crammed into our tiny little heads, and we have earned this celebration today. R is for a recommendation, as follows. Never stop growing, respect your elders, be the night nurse that gets your 7 a.m. med passed before you leave. Make eye contact. Smile. Be kind to student nurses. Be kind to grumpy patients. Be kind. Listen to the veteran nurse. She's an encyclopedia of knowledge. Don't be afraid of doctors. They used to wear diapers too. Look for the person in each chart, bed, and patient you come across. Advocate for everyone, including yourself. Today, as we transition from classmates to colleagues, from student nurses to nurses, with our futures bright and wide before us, eager to be the change, I'll leave you with this quote from Virginia Henderson, the First Lady of Nursing, or that's what it said online. The nurse is temporarily the consciousness of the unconscious, the love of life for the suicidal, the leg for the amputee, the eyes of the newly blind, the means of locomotion for the infant, and the knowledge and confidence of the young mother, and a voice for those too weak to speak. And that is going to be us. We can do it, and we're going to be amazing nurses because we already are. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lydia. The next presenter is Professor Mary Milani, Co-Curriculum Chair, who is going to present an award.
Hello, everybody, and good afternoon. Congratulations to all our graduates. Every semester, the faculty chooses a student, a graduating student, who has shown academic excellence for the Curriculum Award. This semester, the faculty has decided to give the award to graduating senior Lydia Laudig. Yep. Hey. A round of applause.
This is too much of my face on here.
There you are. Congratulations, Lydia.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Additionally, a second award for clinical excellence is given to a student with the input of the clinical instructors who work with the students in the hospital. This semester, the faculty has chosen for Clinical Excellence Award graduating student Ishal Waryak. Ishal, can we see your face? Ishal?
Oh, I'm really surprised.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Well done. Well done. I'm sorry I don't have actual awards to give you, but awards, plaques will follow. So congratulations to both of you. Well done.
Oh,
And you're going to make
surprise.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll turn this back to Professor Katz for the remainder of the ceremony.
Thank you, Professor Milani. Ishal, the plaque is, as they say, in the mail, virtual, but it will be given to you at a point in time to be determined. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
The next part of the program is the pinning of the graduates, and our technician extraordinaire, Eric Vish, is going to, as we say the names, their faces and their pinning will appear. So
At this point, we're going to ask the audience to, am I unmuted? Yeah, yes, I should be unmuted. I'm going to ask the audience on the upper right-hand corner, you see a little thing that says gallery view versus speaker view. If you go to gallery view, you will be able to see everyone on the screen. And as the name of the student is the graduate, I should say, is named, that person can then unmute themselves and say hello and I'm being pinned by, or whatever you want to say, thank you or whatever. Thank you very much. Now, please continue, Professor Katz.
okay, so I will start with the reading of the names, and when you hear your name, your just when you say something, your picture will appear on the screen in alphabetical order. Talita Asieri.
Hi, I'm being pinned by myself. And this is the pin. And I would like to say thank you to all the instructors for always believing in us. Thank you.
Congratulations. Our next student is Leah Briody.
Hi, I'm being pinned by my mom, and this is my grandma's pin.
Congratulations.
There you are. Yay, Leah.
Our next student is Tessa Cagnetti. Cagnetti.
Yes. Hi, I'm being pinned by my husband.
Oh,
Thank you.
Tessa, congratulations again.
well done.
Well done. Okay, our next graduate is Courtney Carter.
Hi, my mom is pinning me.
Yay.
Let me back up.
Oh, there you are.
Did it work? Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Congratulations again, Courtney. Our next graduate is Rosa Cardozo.
Hey everybody, today I'm going to be pinned by my son.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm.
Good job.
Congratulations, Rosa. Congratulations. Our next graduate, who I don't believe is here, but I'll say her name anyway, is Rosalind Chan. She was busy with some family matters. Our next graduate is Min Choi. Min Choi.
Sorry. I'm gonna be pinned by my mom. I didn't get a pin, but we're gonna use the Bobby. Not a Bobby.
Okay.
Yay. Well done, Min.
Congratulations, Min and Mom. Congratulations to you guys. Our next graduate, not sure is here, is Liam Doran. Liam Doran. Okay, our next graduate is Bryce Gooden.
Where's Bryce?
Bryce Gooden.
I don't think Bryce was here for the rehearsal, so.
Okay, I thought he was here. Okay, our next graduate is Abigail Egginton. Abigail.
Hi, I'm gonna be pinned by my mom.
Oh. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Our next graduate is Deanna Elardo.
Hi, I'm gonna be pinned today by my boyfriend.
Yay.
Thank you. Congrats, everyone.
Congratulations
Well
to
done,
you
Deanna.
as well. Our next graduate is Ashley Franzese.
Hi. Oh, there's Eric. I'm gonna be pinned today by my husband. I don't think they can see me.
You can stand.
We can see you, Ashley.
Thanks.
We can see you.
Congratulations. Our next graduate is Jennifer Fung.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm going to be pinned by my son.
I'm 8.
You.
Yeah, I always like playing games.
Oh my God.
Play
You gonna help mommy?
bowling.
Hey. You want to help mommy?
So
Yeah, just put it on here.
I'm just gonna help mom.
Yeah. I'm going to put this on my shirt. Sorry.
It's time.
Thank you. Thank you, professors.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Our next graduate is Philip Guastella. I'm not sure that he's here as well. Philip. And our next graduate is Brianne Travia. Brianne.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pinned by my son.
Where are you?
You got it?
Okay. Oops.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I went so fast. Our graduate in the C category after Rosa Cardoza was Danielle Carpenter. My apologies. Danielle Carpenter was missed. Oh, my goodness.
I'm pinning myself.
Okay. Very nice.
Thank you.
Much congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Danielle, much. Okay, I'm sorry, the next graduate, Lydia Ludig. Lydia.
Hey, I'm getting a Star Wars pin and I'm a Big Brother pin for my kids.
Hey.
Hopefully they won't poke me. Nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Great job. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Christine Lynch.
Hi. My mom's gonna be oh my god. My mom's gonna be pinning me.
Where are you, Christine?
I'm right here. Okay, thank you, professors, for everything.
Congratulations, Christine.
Congratulations.
Our next graduate is Caroline Mancuso. Caroline.
Hi. I'm being pinned by my son.
Oh.
Good job. Good job. Congratulations.
Good
Congratulations to you. Our next graduate is Deborah Rodman. Deborah.
There you are.
Hi.
Hi.
Finally. My fiance Brad is pinning me. Thank you very much, professors, for encouraging me throughout this really long journey. Thank you.
Yay, Deborah! Way to go!
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. You, the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again.